What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cryptologic channel. My name is John, and my mission here in this channel is to make crypto as logical as possible. So if you guys are rocking with that, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button to be notified whenever a new video drops. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. It's another beautiful start to another great week in the life of crypto. If you are in the crypto space, you are in the right place. Hey, that sounds cool. New catchphrase. No, but seriously, being in crypto right now, even though we're at a $911 billion market, which literally 3 days ago we were at 955, everything was pumping. We all saw quant pumping. We all saw certain tokens pump and go to the moon, right? I'll go into that a little bit detail later, but we saw tremendous wins within a massive amount of despair, right? A lot of people lost a lot of money during this time. And I just think that if you're in this space and you're still holding strong and you're still dollar cost averaging, and it's okay to consolidate. Just know it's okay to take some profits or take some of your losses and move it into other things that you feel more conviction for, you feel more confident about. It's totally fine to do what's best for you. That's always going to be the best solution, the best answer that anyone can ever give to you is always do what's best for you. Don't ever do something based on what someone else is saying, what someone else suggests. Build your own research. Take what they're saying and say, okay, well, what are your counter arguments to that? If there aren't any, then great, you guys are aligned. If there's some counter arguments, always go with your own gut. Always go with your own gut. Some people have some crazy counter arguments. It's totally fine. Just like we saw the XRP thing going on right now where someone's saying the 142,000 XRP. That's crazy. I would never agree with that. There's some people that do. XRP's not going to 142,000. Can it? Who knows? It probably likely will never happen. But some people are sitting here saying that it will. If you guys hear any beeping noises, by the way, that's the Discord. But yeah, this video is going to be super jam-packed. It's going to be based on LCX primarily. I'm going to go a little bit of some overall market news. I'm going to leave timestamps, obviously. But I truly think that this video will be to the point and will probably do really well because I'm going to go in on some things. I'm very excited. Some massive, massive LCX news. Some big news that I think I haven't really seen on Twitter yet. I haven't really researched and seeing what people are talking about. I've just been researching on what I've seen, and I'm releasing this as if I'm the first to talk about it, which I'm pretty sure I'm not. But very, very excited. The LCX AMA that Asked Me Anything happened over the weekend with Monty. So he took community questions and was asked and answered questions. I'm going to highlight the main points about it. I should start doing some threads on Twitter about it, which I probably will. But this video, I needed to make this video and speak about it. I'm going to go into some sentiment of the market in regards of what to expect. I think that the bottom is still not here yet. I've been preaching that. I think we're going to go a little lower. I think there's going to be a bigger crash. Talk a little bit about quant. And yeah, this video is going to be jam-packed, and let's just dive right into it. I'm so excited. But so in regards of the market, right, we're at a $900 billion market cap. We can't, dang, I just smacked my mic. We can't get past, I'm going to leave it, I might even edit that out. We can't get past $1 trillion, okay? That's the problem right now, which I don't even care if we pass $1 trillion. That doesn't mean anything to me because we've been there. We've doubled that. We've lapped that. Let me see a $3 trillion, $4 trillion market, then I'll feel super bullish. That's probably not going to happen for maybe another 6 to 12 months. Some are saying even 24 months. That's how some people are suggesting that we're going to probably be in this bear market or whatever, this bearish cycle for like 2 years, right? I think that does have some merit. Some people think that we're going to have a fresh take on the market when there's a new presidency. Some people are saying that. That's political and you going in that regard. But we're in a recession. If you look at what a recession means, it's two economic downturns, 2 quarters in a row. Right? We had 2 downturns in a row. No one's announcing it, obviously, because there's midterms coming up. No one's going to be the first to say it. That's a whole nother story. But yes, we are in economic turmoil, quote unquote. I don't see the market pumping overall. Like we saw quant go up 58% in a week, which is insane, right? You put $10,000 in or $5,000 in the beginning of the week, you would have made $2,500 or $5,800 or whatever the case may be. You could have made like almost over $3,000 pretty much. just by investing a week before, right? Depending on how much you put in. But 58% in a week, insane, right? So the market overall, the top 10, I don't care about. It's going to change, obviously, in the next few years of regulation. This crypto purge is going to happen. Exchange purge is happening right now. It's going to get worse. We got, obviously, Voyager trying to do, it was Celsius. They're trying to declare for bankruptcy or get lawyers for that. Everything in the market is lukewarm, in my opinion. You go and you check out all these tokens, and you see some things have gone up. A lot of things are still going down, and a lot of things are still stagnant. Right. And this is the state of the market. That's why if you're in this space, if you're building and creating during these times, you're in the right place. If you're consuming and learning more, you're going to have the upper hand when the bull run comes back. Your portfolio is going to be up if you've been dollar cost averaging during this time. Your knowledge is going to go up compared to the new people that come back or that left. Right. Think about it. The people that left, they're going to come back, and what happened? Everything's pumping. And then you're going to see a lot of creators come back. A lot of creators are going to come back when everything's pumping. Like, buddy, you missed out for the past 7 months, buddy. There's a whole new narrative going on now. And they're going to try and do the old tricks that used to work back then. It's like, it's not working now. You got to adapt. Crypto changes every single day. Like, you got to, like, you missed the train, buddy. Like, now you got to keep up. There's people that were your consumers, that were your fans, right? There's people that used to watch you and learn from you. You left the space. Those people are now probably more knowledgeable than you because you didn't pay attention anymore. Now those people, they stuck around. They joined other communities like the cryptologic community or any other community out there. They started talking. They started researching. They started learning. They started investing more. And then now they're probably going to be like, I don't need to listen to you anymore. I don't need to hear your advice anymore. Or not advice, but you know what I'm saying? Your sentiment, your thoughts on the market. I have my own. I was here while you ran away or whatever. You left. So that's the thing. And it's not even targeting anybody. That's just the reality of it. XRP can go to 0. LCX can go to 0. I'm still going to say, well, I'm going down my ship. I'm going to talk about another token that I fell in love with. That's how I invest my portfolio. These tokens when my money goes in these tokens and cryptos and whatever, that's my conviction. Granted, on some, I'll take some if I don't feel confident in it, like Flow. I love Flow. I still do. I lowered my target for Flow. My target for Flow was a certain price. I'm like, you know what? Not price, but like amount to have. I don't want to have it that high anymore. I'm going to lower my target and then allocate that, what I would have put in the Flow, into something else like Alliance Block or add a new crypto to my portfolio like Near or Algorand. So that's just an example of what's going to happen in space. Everyone that's in here right now learning and staying together, staying connected, you're going to be better off over the next 12 months. Over the next 12 months, you're going to look back and go, damn, thankfully I stayed around and now my knowledge has grew tenfold compared to everyone that just left. And then they're going to come back. They're going to knock on the door, come back in like, oh, yeah, you were in here before, come on in. They're going to be like, who the hell are you guys? Then what happened to you? And then people by in this time making their own YouTube channels, making their own TikToks, making their own Twitter pages. That's how it goes. But yeah, enough ranting. About the quant pump, right? And don't worry, guys. This first half is going to be like 12 minutes or something. And the last 10 minutes is going to be all LCX. Like, I got some crazy news about LCX. So, in the Discord, shout out to Silver Stranger, right? He's the head of marketing analysis, market sentiment, and discussion leader. He's one of the greatest minds we have in the Discord. He sent out a message yesterday at 8 a.m. He says, looks like quants pumped from the Treasury, almost confirmed, which is the result of purchases for license fees. Good, healthy sign. We will go lower. Just wanted to correct my initial assumption that FOMO was the big cause of the pump. May have been wrong. I saw it in a Reddit post, and I looked at the on-chain purchases, and it appears correct on its face. But I am working out and can't fully confirm at the moment. So these are the type of discussions that we have every day in the Discord. Dang near every day. And obviously there's the funny sections, there's meme sections, etc. We have the crypto radar section. So that's why I'm saying being around like-minded people, being around people that are researching the same thing you're researching, care about the same thing you care about. Some new projects are being introduced every day. Hey, have you guys heard about this one? I'm into this. I really like this. And then, hey, what is it? And now you have someone giving you research, providing you research, so then you can go on and do your own research. That's why I highly advise that you join a like-minded community, any other community. If for this particular community, which would be the Cryptologic, since you're watching this channel, the link is in the description. Click on the Stand Store link. Click on Join the Cryptologic community. It's public. I have a public access now. There's a public access now where it was public before. Then I made it private, and now I made it public. There's a public section where you still get access to all this great stuff with the option to upgrade to the logical VIP section. And I'll explain all that in a little later video or something. I don't want to rant with that. So that is something that's very valuable, and that's one of the reasons why we think quant is pumping. So there's quick news I want to showcase to you is 72 of the top 100 coins have fallen 90% or more. The vast majority of cryptocurrencies have dipped more than 90% from their all-time highs, but a core group has managed to stay ahead of the pack. So I don't want to go into this. They talk about BNB, ADA, Solana, Polkadot. I don't care about, obviously, stable coins. You got XRP, KuCoin, Leo, right? There's all these tokens out here that have fallen, that were in the top 100, that have fallen 90% or more. Some, they're never coming back. But the ones that do, those are the ones that you're going to get a lot of money, make a lot of money on, make a lot of wealth on. And those are the tokens that we will introduce in Discord. I have made 25 an ebook, which is free. That's also in the Stand Store link. It's a free ebook. I put 25 cryptos that are a minimum 10x away from all-time highs. Go ahead, download that, and look at the tokens I have there listed for you, and just dollar cost average into them, whatever, not financial advice. So this is another article that I was reading that also helps me believe, yes, we have not yet bottomed, right? So this is a whole thing coming on. There's a sell-off happening, right? FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried said that Bitcoin can go down to 14,000, and he says that the sell-off could be caused by cashing out of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as they cash in on profits from the recent bull run. The Federal Reserve is going to continue to raise interest rates, right? There's worse liquidity. There's not enough new investors coming in to help even out the market. As people are exiting, not enough people are coming in to keep it afloat. So more people are exiting than coming in. That's the problem. And then the main thing, obviously, is the Fed rate hike by the Fed. So they're tapering quantitative easing, which would increase interest rates. Zoo believes this could negatively impact in Bitcoin's price, and it would make it less attractive to investors. And July 13th, in like 2 days, they're releasing the report from the month of June. It's predicted to be worse, right? Like how bad the month was. Everything was going to be more expensive, everything like that, et cetera, et cetera. And that is going to play on track and determine if we're going to raise interest rates by how many points. By 25 basis points, 50. They're already saying they're doing 75. If they do 0.75 again, just think of the market going to tumble a little bit. So we got to pay attention, right? July 26 to 27. Pay attention to those dates from here on out until that week. All right? Just watch the market very closely and just make sure you have capital on hand. If you're dollar cost averaging, you're fine, but if you're having some lump sum of money come in, just stack it and just hold on. Okay? Just hold on. So the next and last, the best for last, LCX, baby. My number one holding in my portfolio now, it has passed XRP, which is crazy. I mean, I did get a $3,000 from LCX for winning a giveaway. Shout out to LCX for that. This is very exciting, what I'm about to show you guys. This AMA was held on July 10th, which was on Sunday, I believe. And they said it was the most engaging and supportive AMA in their official Telegram chat. And I'm going to go ahead and announce like what they talked about first. So I already highlighted it and everything. So he was talking about what he was been doing, what the year's been like. They got the iOS launch. They got listed on Kraken. It was many, many months in the making. It was a huge milestone. They really wanted Kraken. They wanted Coinbase. They got both. They're the sponsor. They were the sponsor of the Gala VIP dinner. The city government is pushing and supporting crypto, blockchain, and Bitcoin in their country. In I forgot where they were, at Metaforum Lugano, right? Very, 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 very amazing news coming, and I'm going to show you right now. So they talk about what Monty was doing. He was speaking. He's very active. His face is in the public eye. He's becoming just like Brad Garlinghouse. He's proud of his product, right? We talked, obviously they were at NFT NYC. They talked about Tiemans. We talked about, and they're talking about LCX in the consensus convention in Austin, Texas. So they talked about LCX there. Now, the great thing, the best part of the news is right here. So the community host says, hey, I have got a question that's frequently asked in the community. And the question is, when is the revamp planned? Countdown was announced for after the release of the app. Monty says he wants to take this is replying to another question. He says, we want to take LCX Exchange to the next level, right? Because LCX Exchange is the core of LCX's platform. You can use LCX token to pay for trading fees, for example. And then he says, to answer the question, he says, we will launch the LCX Exchange revamp with improved UI, user interface, faster trading engine, high liquidity, and many nice new functions. I wonder what he's alluding to. I'll get into that in a little bit. He says kind of like an LCX Exchange 2.0, if you would like to call it this. Good things take time, and we won't launch an unfinished product. A lot of cryptos out here get super antsy, and they get really excited, and they launch something that's not completely done. LCX, they're the first regulated compliant exchange, crypto exchange out there. They're going to make sure that everything is, all the checks are checked, all the T's are crossed, and all the I's are dotted. So he says the LCX exchange revamp is in process, and we don't want to hurry with the development of it. There is a perfect quote: he who is in a hurry always arrives late. So we want to recheck every aspect, keep on testing every change, and then present it to the community. This is the most important part. Being a regulated and reputed company, we don't want to present our product half-heartedly and then face repercussions. A lot of cryptos are facing with that right now. It's better to test everything and then present the best version of it to the community. But I can tell you it won't be long anymore. And he says we will start a countdown in the next few weeks as promised. So there's going to be a countdown of when this thing is going to come out. And that's just something that's not even the tip of the excitement that I have when I was reading this AMA, okay? The exciting thing, but so before we get into that, that's the power of LCX. They're building while there's turmoil. XRP, Ripple, they're building while there's turmoil. You got other places that are collapsing, freaking out, getting bailed out. And obviously another layer of that you have to pay attention to. This is very critical. So obviously everyone says during times like this is when you want to build, right? You want to hire employees. That's how you determine a success of a company. If they're during really dark times, they're still hiring, they're not laying off, they're building, they're adding new changes. They're still acting as if the market is green and beautiful, right? Quant's doing it, HBAR, they're all still working. Then there's another layer, right? It's the other side of it, which is the ones that want to consume. So that is also a positive aspect. If you look at other things like BNB, which said that they want to buy up to like 50 cryptos that are failing, or they want to help out. FTX, they want to lend money and help out, right? Those type of tokens that want to help and buy out, those are technically ones that you would consider, well, they're trying to help people out. They're trying to buy them out. They're trying to expand they're trying to become conglomerates. They're trying to get big. That's another aspect. Not only building, but also buying and consuming. Those are just literal keys. If you're in the space and you just sit back and look, well, these guys are still working. These guys are on fire. These guys are trying to put out the fire and take them over. Like, you can see what's going to survive, right? Let me know in the comments if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys see what I see, right? So this is the next great question. The community host says, what does a reward staking program roadmap mean? Can we earn interest in LCX by staking LCX? Monty says the reward staking program is on our roadmap as well, and we will launch it when all aspects are ready. I cannot share details right now. But what we are finalizing as well is our interest earning products, with the first one being the 10 million euro tokenized bond. I mentioned this on one of my previous videos like a few months ago, back in like February. This is a financial product which will be approved. Keyword, which will be approved by the regulator and passported all across Europe. You all know BlockFi and Celsius. They have been offering interest-earning accounts without any approvals. And now you will see that will cause problems on all fronts, regulators and consumers suing them. Not a trustworthy and reliable solution for the long term. The tokenized bond on Euro will change this. And that's why I've said, you guys see my clickbait titles. LCX is going to change everything. I'm not kidding you. The CEO is saying it. I'm not saying that because, I'm just trying to get you to click my video. The CEO himself says it. LCX will change everything you know and think and know about the regulatory compliancy for crypto. They're going to set the standard. In the tokenized bond, I mentioned it back in February, right here, February 7th. It's one of my previous videos. I explained it right here in the one. I'll figure out how to link it in the description later on. But they explain what this means. This is basically, literally what this means is regulated staking. That's all it is. It's regulated staking. You get 7%, and all that stuff. You need a minimum of €1,000. And you can lock it up for 7 years max, up to 7 years, right? And you can leave every quarter, right? You could basically stake, regulated staking. That's what it is. Regulated staking, tokenized bonds, and will allow you to stake your money and earn money without worrying about them being sued by their government. The program's shutting down, like you see crypto.com, changing their rewards, Celsius stopping rewards for U.S. members, Nexo. You see it all over the place. Damn it, I love LCX. And he also goes on to mention in the AMA about Quant, right? Right here, he didn't answer. I think this is private because it says, when does LCX plan to dethrone Goldman Sachs? I couldn't find him saying the answer. They talk about them listing more tokens. Right now, they're trying to make sure there's liquidity for the new tokens that they list. So right now, they're not listing new tokens as much because of the downturn of the market, which is fine, which is understandable. And then right here it says, do you have a working relationship, Monty, have a working relationship with Gil, the CEO of Quant? And he said, yes, we are communicating directly. Here's the AMA we did a while ago. So LCX is trying to fix liquidity. They're making sure that everything is going to be fine. They have institutional partners. Man, it's just too much good news. Those are two main things I wanted to cover. Regulated staking is coming. They're going to set the standard for regulated staking. And, of course, the exchange revamp that is predicated on being approved by the regulators, which will set the standard of how all exchanges should look and would probably look in the U.S. Because this is obviously in the Europe and in Europe, and you know Europe is pushing for regulation faster than the U.S. and obviously the U.S. is trying to catch up. So it's like I said a long time ago. It's the regulation race. Who's going to get on top of regulation first in the crypto space and become the first? Just like the nuclear weapons. Who's going to build the first nuclear weapon or the most damaging one? Who's going to build the best car, the most fuel-efficient car? Who's going to build the best electric car? Obviously, Tesla's ahead of in that regard, right? Who's going to build the best plane? Whatever the case may be. I'm just so bullish on LCX. It's not even funny. The fact that this thing is only sitting at 6 cents is still mind-blowing in my opinion. This thing going back to its all-time high is a 10x. You put $1,000 in, you get $10,000. Like the math is just insane to me. You put $1,000 in LCX right now, you'll get $10,000. You can do the math yourself, but that's a 10x, right? You put $10,000 in, that's $100,000, right? Come on. So, I don't want to bore you guys anymore. I'm very excited. This video, share this to a friend. Obviously, in the beginning, there was like a whole bunch of random news. I'm going to leave timestamps so you guys can't complain. There's literally going to be timestamps. But yes, if you're in this space and you're doing research, you're in the right place. Thank you guys for watching this far. Shout out to Joe. I already DM'd him, sending him his money today. Actually, I already sent it. I just got to wait I sent it through Coinbase, so I just got to wait for Coinbase to take it out of my bank, and then it'll send it through, which I just bought him. I literally bought him fresh. He wanted LCX. I bought him fresh LCX tokens, 1,500 LCX tokens, or $100 worth, whatever, and sent it to him. Shout out to Joe. I'll do another giveaway later in the Discord in the next few days. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm so excited to be here with you guys and making videos for you guys. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribing. If you haven't subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Goes a little something like